love her now from the bottom of my heart. No hard feelings, nothing. Thank you, sis. Thank you. You don't have to thank me. That is how that's how I am. I always try to see if there's reason to love you. You understand? And when I found out Akarimo's case, I think I had so much empathy, and it's just natural. Nobody's forcing me. It's just from the bottom of my heart. That's me. You're actually a good person for embracing her. Oh, I've embraced her. Aburo mini. Whatever she may have done, you people will see a lot of things will go right, but it will take time. Just watch and see. Just watch and see. Fold your arms and watch and see and be prayerful. So that's it. That's it. Thank you so much. Thank you, sis, for thanking me, and thank you also for loving her too. Everybody, please be free to love Karimo. Be free to love her. Yes, I reason later. I can't say too much. Okay. We are all very welcome. Let's try and share. We are not sharing. Let's try and share. We are not sharing. I don't know why we are not sharing. I don't know what is wrong. Is everything okay with the page? Let's try and share. I didn't come too late now. I didn't come too late. You understand? I didn't come too late. I'm still on time. Normally I start 8. I said I will be starting 7, but I don't know if it will I couldn't make it today. So before I go on TikTok, my TikTok is down. They've banned me until next week because I was displaying my stuff and they said it's copyright, I was showing phone and talking, not for anything. It's me that caused the problem. So my backup page is what I'm going to use. But however, I want to talk about something that is trending. You understand? I want to talk about it. I want to chook mouth. I fẹ́ bá wọn fẹnu sí. I fẹ́ bá wọn dá sí. Oh, pé wá sí, but ẹ jẹ́ ká bá wọn fàjásà sí. Ká fẹ́ bá wọn dá sí. You people are not sharing it. You are not sharing it. That's why it's not moving. You are not sharing it. That's why it's not moving. I don't understand. You are not sharing it. That's why it's not moving. You're not sharing it. It's not moving. It's not moving. Share now. I've not even seen majority of the Yeyekudi courtroom people. I can't even see any of them. Many of the people I'm seeing. Please share. God bless you. Thank you, Faith Lawal. God bless you, my darling sister. Many people I'm not seeing there. A bit because today is Monday. You people are still, in Nigeria there's holiday. Okay. Ṣé ẹ ṣì ń jẹran, ẹ ṣì lọ ń jẹran kiri ní Nigeria ni? There's no holiday here. How do you share? You will look at it. Yeah, we are here. Okay, you people there, but it's not moving. I can't see you people, Nicole. I can't see you people. Good evening. Okay, you people are here. Ọ̀túnba, kí ló fa Loki? Kí ló mú Loki wá? Kí ló mú Loki wá? Why did I say debon? Why are you deboning? Why are you deboning? What's the cause of the debon? Why are you deboning? Why are you Loki? Kí ló mú Loki wá? Ọ̀túnba, ni o. Many of you are most shocked I want Niger base. Many of you are still resting, are still chopping because holiday day Nigeria. I think today and tomorrow. I think holiday day. So Niger people, they don't even have time. Hello. Look at Zurietu. Nibonimo. But there's still me too. Me and my we couldn't finish it. Even the rice I said. Just pack them in the fridge. In fact, that's what I gave my son, my little boy, dinner, when I came. Cost one for him. akọ̀jẹ́ náà ni ajẹ́jẹ́ atúfẹnu ṣe wúnrẹ́ káàkiri. I just did small chops for them, small chops, ice cream. I took apple juice. I drank it. Maybe I will even finish my apple juice when I'm on chat with you people now. Mo jẹun, mo gbádùn ara mi lánàá yẹn. Mo gbádùn ara mi, but I would have preferred Nigeria. You know Nigeria, my mother said that they meet. Mommy me, she's elderly, but she was if my mother is explaining you would think she's a small child. Nobody that is a Muslim that don't appreciate eronleya, that don't enjoy it. You will be eating it like this. Anybody beside you will be thinking. So those of us that grew up in a Muslim background, this period, we are always homesick. This Ileya time, if you grow up from a typical Muslim background where your dad is a Muslim, you will know, you will feel it. The abroad it's not organic. Ram talora goat, it's not organic. Ẹran Naija ó máa máa dùn yànlọyànlọ mọ́ ẹ lọ́pọlọ ni. A ti ṣe ó máa máa dùn lọ ni. Àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́dún yẹra wò wá ti gbé sunshade sójú. Tá bá lọ sí Ìjẹ̀bú báyìí, you see us, you'll be like, wow. We always look very happy. Ileya period. Ileya is like Christmas period for Muslims. I'm not really happy with your turn up. You people are not turning up well, so I don't know. Even the page I'm going to go on live now, I can't go on live on TikTok. I can't go because you people are not it seems like you people are not interested in the chat today. I don't I don't like Ram. Really? And your name is Biliki Mommy Wura. No, ram ò ń dùn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, goat máa ń dùn, but ram ni. Ram tó bá sún, ó máa ń dùn. I even bought some ram. It's because there's no fat in ram. You understand? Goat ni, a lot of us prefer goats. You understand? So, because fat, but when they do it festive period, tí wọ́n yí mata, ó máa make sense. Ó máa make sense. Then you will see people fighting for meat, you know, when you don't like goats either. There's no way I can help you, Mommy Wura. Me, if festive period, I like it. In fact, I even like it after festive period. You understand? I like it. That's what I order most time, goat meat to cook, or oxtail. Because I last saw her that your Demola voice video. I had to take extra 15 to break her. At your Demola you see, you people are the one that, you know, to be sincere, Nicole, that video was from a genuine heart. It wasn't from the way people now took it. You know, people were making jest of Demola. I know, yeah. You know, there are some reasons why people make jest of him, especially because of his scandal or controversy with his wife and everything, or his ex. But me, I just felt, you know, how when I did the video of Wasiu when he was raking and ranting and everything, you know, that was just the same thing of, this is funny to me, you know, like the way he did his bag, then the mannerism in which he was dancing, you understand? Then the carry by and his kind of shoe, and I like it. Funnily, I love. In fact, if my husband can agree to wear that clocks, you know, because we all wore clocks in the university then. If my husband can agree, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind at all. But people took it out of context. As in, they were now laughing at Demola. They were really laughing at Demola. Like, you know, they made it look like I was making jest of him. But it was from a genuine heart. It was from, I like his dressing, to be sincere. To me, it was from doing something a celebrity is doing, like, to me. But good riddance, I can't help the situation. I bet if he, and you know, I know him personally, and for me, it doesn't really matter. If I was making jest of him now, I would still do it if I felt what he wore, how he's doing stuff is funny. But really, people were even typing, I didn't do the stomach wear, the stomach. So they actually meant laughing at him. No. The intention was genuinely for how he carried bag, and the bag, you know, how he put it, then his shoe, you know, then his mannerism of dancing, how he doesn't care, how you go under the post, they are abusing him there. People are there, it's people that are still hurting over his ex-wife. What's her name again? I've forgotten the lady's name again. Oh, the cream maker. You know, some people are still hurting. Me, no, I did it from a genuine heart. I really felt that video. For me, I like it. I felt Demola no go gree, not gree for anybody. What to get Demola, and I love that clock. So Farida, I love that clocks. If my husband can agree to wear that kind of thing, I don't mind though. I don't know why people are thinking that how can he wear clocks. Can't you see that clocks is very expensive and it's beautiful, it's handsome. It's for men. Only that, you know, some men will wear it with jeans, they wear it with English wear, but he is wearing his own. I think it's for people to learn that fashion trend. So for me, I think it's a good one. I think it's a good one. And I actually wore clocks. Nítorí náà mi ò wọ ṣòkòtò so that people will see. But the agbada was too long because, you know, it's my husband's agbada. Clocks ni mo wọ. Because, you know, women have clocks, you know. I wore clocks so to show that I'm trying to show you people. I won't call it. I mean, like, couldn't stop life. People laughed. People laughed at Demola Gonyo. Wọ́n rẹ́rìn jẹ, you know, but me ìgbà tẹ́mi ṣe èmi ò mean ẹ̀ yẹn, but I can't, mi ò lè máa ṣàlàyé ńbẹ̀. Is that was super and unique. Is dancing unique. Bó ṣe gbé báàgì kọ́rùn. You know, everything about him for me looked good, but I don't know. Àwọn tó gbà tiẹ̀ náà àtàwọn tó find ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ funny ó kàn wá síbẹ̀ ni. Wọ́n seize opportunity ẹ̀, wọ́n wá jack mimiki tèmi, wọ́n fi ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ dáadáa. Àwọn ló mọ̀, wọ́n máa sort out fúnra ra wọn bẹ̀. I bet when maybe you will be thinking I'm even with them, but no, I'm not with them at all. I'm not with them. Like how do the way he removed his bag, the way then the way he carried that was dance, and the bag is male bag, but you know me, I use female bag, and he carried it like a woman. So those are the things that you know, those are the things that Emi wore, and I used it in acting. You know, I mimicked him, you know. So we people are not sharing. The video is not moving. Maybe because today is Monday. I'm not even seeing the people in Nigeria. Be Facebook, our Nigeria audience, none of them is here. If you notice, no Nigeria audience here at all. So boya Facebook abi I didn't share. Move. Okay. Maybe I didn't share. It's not moving, no. I don't know what is wrong, though. It's not moving. I don't know. It's not moving at all. I'm not going to go to TikTok. So, because I wanted us to do CTC, but it's I'm not going to go. If you people are not, you know, okay, yeah, Nigeria audience, if a bossman that was concerned about some things and to inform us of latest development, but I'm not going to bother myself since you people are not showing interest. So let me do the one that I have. I can do that one, and then I will. Yeah, you people are not interested. I wanted Bossman to give us updates and everything with Lagata, but you people are not interested. Mo man so many kinita and she, no, and the encouragement must come. It's not every time that one has to be doing violence. Le mama wa. No, I'm not going to rejoin. So now. In fact, let me try and share this, my page. Yeah, I have shared Jumiara. It's me obaki. So you won't share. No, you people are not sharing. It's not by force. Jumiara, nobody can explain anything to me. Mi ò ṣe mọ́. Mi ò kò sí ẹni tẹ́lẹ̀ bá mi sọnù gbogbo yín. Mi ò ní dá yín lóhùn. 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 Wàláì. Bossman, no, maybe mo ṣe fẹ́. Let me call Bossman before I go on this other page. Bossman, I was in touch. If Bossman tó bá mi sọ pé mi ò jáde, mi dẹ̀ ń sọ pé mo jáde. I'm going to see online. That's it, because there's major traffic on the highway. Which highway? In London or in Nigeria? National grid is down. Hey, Shelly baby. Hello, sweetie. Hey, what happened? What is national grid? Nigeria grid. But Shelly, something is happening in Nigeria. How? Bossman. How? But Shelly, something is happening in Nigeria. Eh? Eh? But Shelly, in fact, this page that this TikTok page is a new TikTok page. It's a backup page. Yeye Kudi backup. I know public holidays in Nigeria. I know Yeye Kudi backup on TikTok. Okay. Maybe that's why people are not turning up. You understand? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's take it one after another. It's okay. Even my clerks are not here, so everybody's not even interested in chats today. Let's quickly do a quick one and then I will leave it. So because my other page, you have to please go and follow me on this page. On Yeye Kudi backup, go and look for it. Let me try and share it. I don't even know anything about all these things. God knows. There's no way. Let me try and call Lagata to help me because I can't get Bossman. Let me call Lagata. Maybe they are in a meeting because I called Bossman, no response. Lagata too, no response. Only the woman did just a meeting combined. So we are one meeting. They will get back. Lagata show a meeting Connie. Oh, one speaker. Oh, one speaker. Oh, one speaker. Hold on. Hello. What's the damn done? What is so? Oh, that way. Oh, one meeting. Don't worry. What's it cut, Kuro? I could hear Bossman's voice at the other end. They are in a meeting. They will join when they are ready to join. The only thing is that you people should please. I don't know how else I'm going to tell people that I am Yeye Kudi backup because you know people are used to the other one. There's no way Yeye Kudi backup. Yeye Kudi backup. Yeye Kudi backup. So if people are able to get Lagata and Bossman are supposed to be here, but I came late, so I was meant to come in 7 o'clock. I came in late, so they are in a meeting. So I wanted them to update us and to tell us what is happening. But even if I'm going to allow them to do that, I will still have to do the chat I want to do. Now, guys, the new Eunice, if you can please kindly go to TikTok and get the the name and come and put it here so I can pin it down so people can follow this page. It's my backup page. You understand? People can follow this page. It's my backup page because the other one has issue. It won't be backup until next week. So it's hey, today 25th. I know. No? Corona inquest ongoing for Mohbad. How? What do you mean by Corona inquest ongoing for Mohbad? How? 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 Sister one day I'm lost. How this night? How people come and saw me no. Èwo ni pé Corona inquest ongoing. Àwọn tèmi ń bí báyìí ló ní Corona inquest ongoing for Mohbad. Mo I wonder how. She be on the 20. Man. Sister Wande ló kọ síbẹ̀. Oh yeah, nípa níbo. Àwọn wo ló sọ? Okay. Sister Wande, but you were the one that wrote Corona inquest ongoing for. Why are you saying that? Why mention my name? But you were the one that wrote Corona inquest ongoing for Mohbad. Is this not it here, Sister Wande? Is what you wrote? That's why I said, Sister Wande said, Corona inquest ongoing for Mohbad. I don't understand why you are saying that. Why did I mention your name? Is what you said, and that got me confused. The reason why I went off the live, I needed to call somebody to inform, to ask what is happening. Corona inquest, because I saw you write it out. That's what I was saying. I should be 26, I be 25. 25 ni. So when I saw so ngba tí mo rí pé Corona, mo wá confused, mo disorganized pé ṣé mo gbàgbé ni àbí báwo mo ṣe wá gbàgbé nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ because èmi máa ń rányàn lọ. Do you understand? So I became confused. So is what so as I was saying, so Lagata even though not now, even though not now, there were some questions I wanted to ask, but it's not now. But I have done the backup page. I have it. It's Yeyekudi courtroom backup. Yeah, so yeah, courtroom backup. It just help me, people can just follow it. You understand? I didn't get it. It was the update I saw that got me worried. That's why I called again. I didn't know, and that's why I called. Okay. Tell me she ma pay because the information being your were important níta. Abi? Yeah, it's all important gogon ni mo ma be. It all ṣẹlẹ̀ tá ń béèrè ma pè. Tẹ́ bá ti ready, ẹ jẹ́ kemi sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń ṣe mí ṣe. Mi fẹ́ sọ amebo kan ni mi fẹ́ ṣe ńsìn. All right. Okay, bye. Yeah, yes, they were actually having a meeting. So I don't know. I can't get postman. He said they've left the meeting. They have done what they need to do. So boss man is supposed to be here, but I can't find him. But Lagata have told me what is happening. So I think I'm good with what is happening. You know, they always would know. They are legal team, so they will know what is happening. In fact, I was hearing Baba Mohbad's voice too in the background whilst talking to Lagata. So they are doing it right. I know they will do it right. Now, in moving forward, I would like us. Oh, sorry, I left people on TikTok. I just left them. Sorry. They've all gone, no. Everybody have left the place, so I'm sorry. I was on the phone with the people talking, doing justice for Mohbad. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you people are still here. I'm so sorry. I was talking to the people doing justice for Mohbad. I was meant to start 7, but I came late. But even at that, I'm not going to go into that CTC. If we, Eunice, if you see, what's his name? Bossman, let me know if you see him. Okay? He was even the one that told me today, when am I coming out, what time? So I can't find him now. Now, let's move. Yesterday, we saw a video trending, which I shared this morning, on Fatia, K1's wife. I will call her wife, for, you know, so that we can understand what I'm talking about. We are not going to be the one to separate them without them telling us that it is over officially. Because when they wanted to marry, they showed us officially. You understand? Remember that time, Fatia was in Ijebu, and she wore one nice brown chocolate, or you know, one chiffon, and Alaji wore white. You understand? And they kissed like this, and they gave each other a ring. Now JJ will sit down on our own, and they informed us that they are legally binded. And we saw people from registrars, you know, we saw them, they came, they brought Ikoyi registrar to registry to them. Maybe it's the Jebo they want, no? But they shall have brought it to them in Alaji's house. So Ojuwato. So until they inform us, they don't scatter, we not fit Eden talker. You understand? So according to what we see is what we will say. According to what we see is what we will say. Now, yesterday a video was trending, and the video shows Fatia with a man. We didn't see the face of the guy, but the guy looks very clean, very butty, very decent, very homely, very, you know, more like something, a man that you want to have. In fact, some people are saying that she just wants to trigger all of us to have something to say. Some people are saying that the person looks like her brother, but the person slammed her kiss on here, and the compromising position that they were together, as in the way he held her, it can be your brother, you understand? But it can be your brother, but many of us are not ready to have it that is her brother. Am I making sense? We are not ready to have it, especially because few days to yesterday, that is on Saturday. On Saturday, why are you pressing on angry? What made you angry? What have I said? What have I started? Who is pressing angry? How have I started? What have I said? Why are you pressing angry? Help me look for that person. that person. Eunice, bring that person on board. Let me transfer WhatsApp to this place. Eunice, bring that person that is angry towards my post. I'm coming. I'm not in the mood. You understand? Now, I'm on my own. And everything I'm doing it because I want to do it. So nobody can come here and be pressing any yeah, not to it. If you're angry with yourself, go and stay at home. If something is making you unhappy, then Facebook is not for you. Because everybody put their family problem in their house. We come here to go and maybe it's no Monyolula. I even thought it's you. It's not error. The person has pressed it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. No, it's not error. It's destructive, and this is what they've done to me that affected this page. If you are not happy when we are treating a topic, you don't like the topic, don't stay. Go. They are taking it off. Let them take it off. I don't want trouble. Let me be on my own. So as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, this particular guy looks very good. We have not seen his face, but the introduction of his leg, his body, his six-pack, everything, his hand, his face cap, everything looks very much like somebody that is doing very well. They are really very cute, elegant, sophisticated, very sweet looking. You understand? So people started jubilating because few days to that time, not few days, on Saturday, Fatia was at a party. Let me show you people. She was at a party. I just want us to grab that, only that part. We are not going to go deep. Then I want to say something. Oh, sorry. Let me answer that though. TikTok, please. I don't want you people's trouble. Don't come and bring. Who is that? Okay, you open the door. Open the door. There's no password. It's your brother. Open it, please. Let me see. That's you. Okay, good. I'm busy now. No noise, no noise. Please follow my new page and the other page that I have that I want to how to act with the law. How to act with the law is important. Okay, here, see. Ah. See. Okay, so I want you to look at that place again. Now, I can't show it here because Facebook people are, TikTok people are giving me a lot of headache. I'm done with you people. I can't show anything. Yeah? Okay. Check on this thing. Okay, now the issue here is that some people thought it was Wasiu Ayinde himself singing there. In fact, some people were actually writing, oh, if she knew she was no more with him, why did she go and dance in front of him? Number one, are you people okay? So because she has an issue, yeah, I know she will avoid any occasion where she will have to have a confrontation or meet with Wasiu at a party, which is normal. You understand? I know she would want to avoid such thing, but in a situation whereby maybe it's somebody that bought the Ashwebi. I think she's the one that did the Ashwebi, and she's a part of that the party or something like that. She has to be there, so she should not go. And she wasn't even spraying the musician, though. Although I know she would have sprayed the musician, you understand? But she wasn't spraying the musician, she was spraying the celebrant. So she shouldn't go in front of the celebrant and go and do normal. She shouldn't say normal. We have to be realistic. You understand? We have to be realistic. I'm going to take it one after another. And you know why? It's all right. I also have a child for a musician. Do you understand? So, I will be able to tell you people, and I will talk from experience. You understand? So I will be able to put myself, I'm able to put myself in her shoes. Are you getting me? Even though I would larger, where hers is different from mine and where it's not different. Do you understand? Now, the story of this lady is pathetic and also in between. You understand? Maybe not pathetic, but it's pathetic. How is it pathetic? Let me tell you one thing. Hey, look, can you close that door? Let me tell you people one thing. When they are telling us, hey, look, can you close the door? Oh, hurry, please. When they are telling us, our parents, we don't listen. Can you close this door? When they are telling us, we women, we don't listen. We don't listen because we are carried away. We are carried away. A lot of, hey, don't lock me inside, though.
I can lock you inside, just say close the door.
Okay, close it. I didn't say lock me. So, okay. Good evening, my dears. Good evening. When they are talking to us, thank you, Lorena. When our parents are talking to us, especially mothers, we don't listen. We don't listen. And the reason why we don't listen is that many of us engulf or go into relationship with our heart, not with our brain. In Nigeria, Nigerians or our back home, they are yet to comprehend why any responsible woman would be with a musician. You may take it as what she's talking about, but I will be very sincere with you. Nigerians, especially our part, Yoruba, anywhere, a good precedence you should go and look at is Miriam during her lifetime. Miriam Babangida. You know, she had a child. She was a backup dancer for Bongo Sikwe, the man from Benue State. There's nothing that you will use to clear that stigma. The moment you have a child for a musician or you marry a musician, you are automatically an ashawo. I don't want to mention it in English because TikTok has zero tolerance for the truth. Iro ni TikTok like. You know what it means in English. You are ashawo. It is looked upon in anywhere that you don't come from a good home. You don't come, your parents are not, definitely there are people that are hungry. When you are with a musician, I'm not talking about, especially Yoruba musician in Nigeria, in Yoruba land, the moment you are a woman, I didn't even know it extends to even all the Edo side and everything. It was Miriam's case that made me know that it extends everywhere. The moment you open your leg and you give birth, or you are seen with a musician as just even girlfriend, you are taken as an ashawo. Not just ashawo kobo. They only see people that can give birth or marry a musician. Women that are like that, they look at them as uneducated, people from poverty-stricken background, people that are alajota, dancers. They will say, oh, where else can you be? Especially if you are shaking your bum on the stage like this. Or shake it, or shake it, don't feel on your jaw, don't feel the jaw. Alajota. Who else can you marry? They will say the best is, because it is believed that as you are doing that ajota, the musician is sleeping with you. People that are in the job or the concert, they will be putting their hand into your nyash and your breast and be putting money. So they don't think that any responsible, educated, or anybody from a good background should be doing that. So they leave them that those are the kind of people that should marry musicians. That is the understanding and the basic truth about when you see anybody with a musician in Nigeria, or even our mentality and the mindset that we all grew up with. I've been there, so I can tell you the truth. So definitely, the stigma remains with anyone that gives birth, dates a musician openly, marries a musician. The reason why you see many women that have, at one point or the other, given birth for a musician, not giving a second chance, is because of the stigma. The moment you give birth for a musician, to see husband go hard, because the moment you carry, I experienced it. When my husband wanted to marry me, you know my own case is even only K-leg. Ask me why he get K-leg. You know my husband met me, I had not had a child. I was Oshara. No, yeah, motin tungba. But I have no more uni in me, so me ti bimo. Then when I already started dating my husband when the father of my child asked me out. Do you get it? After I met my husband, that same year was the same year I stayed, so I was more or less like, I met my husband, I was now more long G musician do. So musician tell me why long G do yen. Òun ló di ọmọ. Meanwhile, my own husband was in America. Are you getting me now? Nígbà tí ó doyún, èmi wá ha. Ask me how, tell me she ha. Because 2 people on my street, by that same year that I had my first child, I would have gone to eliminate that oyún, èmi ò ní parọ́. But people tó kú, Omono Atamaka, they pie on our streets. That same year. That same year. In fact, Amaka just got a scholarship to go and study in America. She was the best student in the whole of Nigeria. Ni course tó ṣe. As in WAEC, I don't know what they, they gave her scholarship. Science students. Oh, and she now still went to try and eliminate it. Her parents had only 2 kids. Her parents had only 2 kids. There were 2 girls. They were living down our street.
òun wá lọ still ìfẹ́ lọ share oyún yẹn. She went to meet all these chemist Igbo people. Bó ṣe pa Amaka nìyẹn. No, her father, they had 2 houses, the landlord of the next 2 duplex after my home. A case also similar. No was impregnated by somebody that did not tell her. So on discovering, the disgrace would be too much. The pregnancy was already advanced. No had no choice within her. Even though the man was saying, I want to marry you, I want to marry you. Yeah, but I want to be with you. My wife is not good, my wife is... But no went ahead to try and eliminate that pregnancy. But the pregnancy was done wrongly because it was advanced. They went to do it like abortion when they were meant to, I think they were meant to put the baby as delivery. You understand? Induce her. So it got complication. It was as if I became confused and now ran from the house. Where am I going to? Where am I coming from? You will never see anybody that comes from a home that is responsible agree. Their parents will never agree to you marrying a musician. Especially the Yoruba ones. There is no, if you hear that they agree to marrying a musician, those people, they are not really okay. I'm not lying to you. They are not okay. They are not okay financially. So they would have no choice. Or an education-wise, no, they are not. I'm telling you the truth. Especially Yoruba, you hear any of them, Sonny Adenyo, all those people, even the Juju, they are even still okay, but they are not okay. No, I'm not saying that okay, because me, I went in the Juju line. My parents never saw the musician till my mother is still alive. My father never saw the person. He refused to see the person till he left this world. He doesn't even know his name. That's how my own father stood his ground. He doesn't want to know. He even did not agree that my daughter bear the surname of her father. Then the second chance, you are not giving that second chance in Nigeria. Wallahi, everywhere you go. Look at that prostitute. That's what they will not tell you to your face, but they are saying it behind you. They will not tell you. And the musicians themselves, when they want to toast you, they will carry you as if, because everybody will see you with them. It's worse when you are jilted by them. Because you can imagine, anything, you understand, people when they don't like for society, they only like them because they call them, what do they call them? Alagbe. You understand? They like them that they come. People look at them as people that should come into and come and sing for you and they get paid. Or when they are singing, you are spraying them. You understand? More or less like beggars. Do you understand? So they themselves are not really welcome into the society like that. You know, when they talk about society, they put them on their own, for their own level. They try to, because that's the height I'm going to, where Wasiu have tried, you know, he has made sure he squeeze himself to get to be, you know, influential by mixing up with Tinubu. Lucky him. If not, you will know that he is meant to be with MC Oluomo then. That is the category, and that is the eyes that they use in looking at all those people. Here, the elites. That's the eyes they use in looking. They fall into the category of MC Oluomo then. So you can imagine you dating MC Oluomo. You understand? Or people look at you as an uneducated person. That is the problem, and that is the stigma that I want to try and explain. And then you can imagine then someone like Fatia. coming from that kind of background, having to find herself. Then also her auntie, who happens to be her mom's relative or sister, also once gave birth for K1. And you would have expected that those musicians, when they have the opportunity to now have you, they will cherish you forever, forever, so that ebu yen táwọn èèyàn tó sọ pé má ṣe wo ní jèrè ọ̀rọ̀ lára ẹ. There's no musician who máa jèrè ọ̀rọ̀ lára ẹ o. Mi ò tí ì rí ẹni tó ṣe tí ò tẹ̀bọ̀. You can imagine when Fetia wanted to do this thing then, when she was, in fact, the auntie, Fetia's auntie that gave birth for Wasiu, the daughter is the musician in London, and that musician in London that looks like Wasiu. She doesn't greet Fetia. Konke Fetia. The matter turned to family war. Fetia Fariga, where I go love. Wasiu no ṣe pé I go die. Are you getting me? Meanwhile, Wendy was somewhere in Canada. Wasiu ti tari Canada. Do you understand? Wasiu ti tari don't push us to Canada, don't tori yen ti kori si Canada. That one, her father was a professor in one of the university. I've forgotten the university. Come from a very modest background. Modest background. Yes, she's had a child before outside wedlock, before K1 met her. But she was based in Wendy. But you know, when they tell you, wallahi, you will not listen to anybody. That's why my mother always say, my own is not with Norma, but Wofi Ajasasi, because Yoruba musicians, they are very diabolical. You know, a lot of them, the moment you see, the moment they come into, into limelight like that, the next thing is that they go for all these girls from all these butter homes. Those girls can't handle them. Wendy can't handle it. Fatia can't handle it. The kind of people that can handle all these musicians, all this set of musicians, Barrister, Kelsoni Ade, all of them, I'm not exempting, K1, Pasuma, Oshupa Saidi, Malaika, all of them. Àwọn tó ń yájú ilé ológun, àwọn àgbàjù tó jẹ́ pé tó bá ti ṣògùn kan, they are the one, because if you are Jebota, they will only mess with your feelings and mess your destiny. And the kind of people that will want you, they will run from you. Àwọn ọkùnrin tó jẹ́ àwọn sàwáwú, àwọn ibi ìdílé tó ti jáde, irú àwọn ọkùnrin tó máa fẹ́ like ẹ, tó show you that you are meant to marry, they will be like, for you to have gone, not that they are looking at you high up, they are looking, you stigmatize yourself automatically. Because they think for you to have gone to that, what took you to that side, no? Báwo ló ṣe sọnù, no? And instead of this musician to understand what you had to damn, you damned so many consequences to ever even, maybe for those that married. I didn't marry you. Èmi ò ever marry you. Èmi gbé oyún ni o. And the truth about it, go and listen. I believe the same story they would tell me. All these musicians, their story is the same. They will always tell you the person in the house is not good. When I met the father of my child, he wasn't married, but he had a living partner who had his first child. He was still with her. The story they told me, or he told me, That is the story that they all, it's later, you know, maturity made me to understand. Mi ò já sí ngbà yẹn. Mo ṣe spere ni, but mi ò streetwise. In fact, that route made me streetwise. But mo ti, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká mess up. The story they will tell you is the same. Ẹni tó wà nílé yẹn, style ò bá tèmi lọ, kan, it's all story. It's all lies. You are the source of my, it's all fake. Then they will be singing with your name. If you are the type also that you are not streetwise. And majority of these people, they are not streetwise. Just like I was when in the beginning of my own journey. They are not streetwise. What come mama calling for? And now what to think boring here, what you use them. Many of them don't get pregnant, don't marry them. I don't know man shitting woman lonely. Go and check majority of the people that give birth for all these musicians. Go and check their background. They come from very good homes. They come from very good homes. But go and look at it. Do the musicians stay with them? No. Why? They will make sure they are just having their own chopping, just as much as they saw you. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ gbogbo àwọn obìnrin àtàwọn ìyàwó lé mi gan, the wife of their fans. And many of us, our parents that knew, like for someone like me, I was opportune for my mother to hear, Ngbo, I heard that one musician is coming to look for you. Oh, go near musician, oh. Oh, you don't go? Don't. And you know, she said it with seriously and left it because she didn't. She never caught me with him anywhere. Until you day, I never saw my mother faint. But my mother, as tall as she is, wo baleni. Agbe won digba ni. When she realized I was pregnant, and when they asked me how many months, I couldn't talk. O wa shekun, o wa ri lambe. She mo put it too late. A lot of, I remember a woman. There was one that was dating Ayuba. I don't want to disclose too much who the woman is, but it's someone very that we know. And she went ahead to go to far away in one place like that in Yoruba land to go and do jazz, so that her child will not marry Ayuba. The girl turned mad, though. The girl turned mad. And Ayuba moved on and is married now. Many cases like that. Hardly do you see a musician in Yoruba land to ma damn consequence fún, and oh ni regrets. O ma regrets. Regrets. It's not to discourage, but it's just so that people understand that stigma that people put on women is not right. Only very few of us are given second chance. Wallahi. When my husband wanted to marry me, some people told me, I want to be more from musician. But you know, my husband knew me before I had or even had a child. He had seen my background. He had come home. We were, you know, he knew no. He chose to give me a second child because he's a matured man and he has international experience. But many times, many of the men that you are attracted to, they don't have that international experience and understanding. They are not matured. And many of them, their parents are still able to talk to them and they are able to say, It's the way they will do to Fiakwa. That's why you see many people that gave birth for musicians. Okay, Ryoko. I can state to you up to 90% in Nigeria, Yoruba land. Only few. All the people that Fela married and left behind. In fact, to even wound Fela, they said the brother came out, Beko said HIV Lotuni. That is the kind of things people think should be on the body or on the spirit. Women that sleep with musicians. That is the way Yorubas see it. So, and you people will advise you, your good family, your mother, I know, people will, you won't listen. That's the part that they always say, Ogunti war. Because there's nothing these musicians can't do. And the way they extort money from their fans is the same way people think the jazz women that are with them. Somebody is saying Funke Kuti never remarried after her separation. It's not, you know, as Funke Kuti is so beautiful, sis. You would think she should, of course, have second, third, fourth chances. So it's, but a lot of men that, and that is a conventional musician, no, like Femio, Ewo, you understand? Talkers of the thug ones, like all this Pasuma, let's say Pasuma now, K1, all this Obesere one. Some Yoruba family they will run from you. They will be so scared that for you to have even brought yourself to that, to me, I will not lie, brought yourself down. There's no need for me to be hyping it for you people. There's no need for me to hype it for you people. And the musician woman make sure people jere oro lara. You would have expected that Wendy, Fatia, all these people that K1 and all these other musicians are with, they will stay with them. So that at least people will not make them laughing stock. It should not come to your surprise that they are the ones that will jilt you. And the ones that don't jilt you, they will surprise you. You know what surprised me? If I think of, don't mind, the story is different in the area of my own parents. Never, ever agreed to anything married. Me, I was never married at any time before my first marriage with my husband that I'm with now. But if I go back to remember, I was 5 months pregnant when the father of my child, you know, when my parents, my mother discovered I was pregnant. It was even a street woman, as in the woman lives on my street, and a doe woman that noticed I was pregnant and told my mom, where am I going to? During that pregnancy, I was of two opinions. One coming from the father of my child, and then my mother. My mother was saying, that's it. You have, God forbid, you know, I've disgraced the family. I won't lie, that's what the words. How are we going to tell your father? And at that point, I was one of, in fact, I was my daddy's favorite. I shouldn't say one of. My daddy loved me. It was as if, you know, polygamous home. When your father loves you too much, it was as if they jazz me to be pregnant. They won't say or pregnant. It was as if to make my daddy dislike me. Because pregnancy was the height of it at that point. Are you making sense? My daddy loved me to a fault. Mo láwọn àbúrò, mo láwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n. Tí daddy má jẹun pè mí ni wọ́n máa pè. That was how close myself and my dad were. In fact, my mother was very uncomfortable with it because she felt, ṣé kò láwọn àbúrò ni? Eléyìí, you know, ìbàjẹ́. So, I was the one to go and break the sad news. Though my child is not sadness, so but you know, understand, like mo ti gbé oyún, and oyún ò ṣe yọ, oyún ti wà ní 5 months. Meanwhile, the father of my child was also telling me I should come and run away, that he has plans, blah blah blah, and blah blah blah. If I till tomorrow, although I've at one point sat my daughter down to tell her the whole truth, my first child, I've told her, I held it within for a long time, and it kept hurting me. You understand? But I thank God, I think after her graduation, that was when I told her the whole truth of everything the father told me. And I would have misled my destiny. But thank God for my kind of mother. Because if it was left for my daddy got so angry that he blanked me. It was what? Though he continues to sponsor my education, continue to sponsor my NYC, my everything, give me money for naming, you know, and everything. But the relationship, we drifted apart from that mommy, daughter, daddy love. But where I'm going to is that all what the father of my child told me was contrary to what in the end played out. What played out is the truth. What he was telling me was sweet talking me. The only part I would just share was when I was now doing my, what do they call this thing? Work after NYC, you start to work. I remember my boss, I left my daddy's chambers to go and work outside. I told you people I left because I was now like, my dad. I think it was just doing me too close, NYC, until I left. When they told me to go and get something, when they told me then to go and get something from an office in Apapa, Victoria, and they made me advert manager, like a manager, yeah. So when they told me to go and get it, my boss gave me his own car. And my boss just came from, my boss is the one I told you people is very close to RMD. He was the one that gave me the opportunity to know Uncle Richard. Because he used to walk to our office, on Toy Street, working. His own office was 3 offices away from us. Now, where am I coming from? That man gave me his car. It was a nice Benz. All these Benz that was raining way back then. In the 1999, 1998, 1999. So that Benz, he told me I shouldn't use the office ride. I should use it because where I was going to, he really seen his son in Lojo. He wanted me to go sit at the back, and he told the one, another advert executive to go, but he should sit in front. The two should say I sit at the back. He really instructed. And I was planning to finally come abroad. So I needed to go pick my passport off from, mind you, I gave birth at 1998, so I want people to write that down. So I went to pick my passport off at Ikeja registry office. When I got to that office, mind you, I had given birth to Motibimo, on getting to that office, this story I'm telling you people, it's a true life story. When I got to that office, as I was alighting from the car, Mama Dolapo is the name of the custom officer that was doing my passport. That time. I think it was renewal of passport, Abi. Among Dani, ni ready, Ikeja. I don't know. You know where I'm talking. A custom office in Miguel. No, Ejanla, I'm not shifting topic. I'm going somewhere. There's something I want you people to get from it, to be able to relate it to Fatia. I'm not drifting. I'm going to Fatia's case back. Now, I went on getting there, the next thing that I saw was the father of my child. I didn't know it was wedding. Meanwhile, he had come to steal my child. This true life story, oh, you people don't understand, oh. He had come to steal my daughter. That coin. He came to steal her few days to that day. I even thought it was a ghost. I thought it was a ghost that I steadily, because my parents refused to have him. My mother, no. My father, no. My father just took up the responsibility, and said, no. He doesn't want to know. So, when he just wanted to at least see his daughter. So I told my house, the girl that was my nanny for my child. I agreed because he sent his manager to me that I should please allow him see his child. This is not right. And the child was already a year or so. You understand? They are not allowing him in my family to see the child. So I then agreed. That was 3 or so days, weekend to the day that this incident happened. Meanwhile, he told me that the person is sweet. I don't want to reveal too much. The one that gave birth to the first child, that when I met him, I don't want to say too much. I've told my daughter. People close to me know what I'm saying. But I just need to say some things. So now, that day, he then came. The Megad called me. And my parents, they shouldn't know. He can't call me. So the manager was the one that came to the gates. The manager then told me that I should bring coin so that they can see coin. I didn't know that when I told the nanny to go and give them coin, I didn't know the nanny, that one went and said gisting with the Megad. We call our Megad Musa. Then, I didn't know. When I came out, where is going? I ran to end of the road. I ran to, and they always close our gates by 6, 7. Gate is closed. We didn't see coin again. It's true life, so you know me, I can't lie. The father of my child is alive. To God be the glory. He's there. It happened to me. Already, the stigma is already there. I've given up on, I will not see husband again. Because when all this thing happened to me, I know who I was dating. You understand? I was dating so person. Let me not reveal that. Before I met my husband, who is married to me now. You understand? I've had my relationships. You understand? So I know all those people are. When they heard the routes that to them, prostitution. That's the way they look at people. So he ran away with the child. I couldn't go inside to tell my mother and my father. You know who gave him the child? Me. To see the child. But thank God, I took my car, because I have a car. I used to use Honda Prelude, then red. I took my car. I put the house girl in the car. I drove straight to his house. And behold, I met his mother. I met the wife that they were planning to wed. I didn't know. They were planning to wed few days to that time that I you understand? They were planning to wed. I didn't know. But he came and stole my child. The mother, when I got there, that woman, I met her saying, ó fẹ́ pa mí, tó bá ọlọ́pàá gbé mi, ó lọ jí ọmọ wá, kíni kan, the woman was raking for him. Meanwhile, the moment I took my car, the Megad have gone inside to go and tell my mother that somebody stole somebody, I think is a father of the, he's not sure. So my mother had gathered my family, is our family, they've called. By the time we knew Isha, they were calling, I don't know, Isha, my cousin, that one knows the place. Now that one, bring them, come with police. That woman, I was talking, that story for another day. My daughter knows the full story. I have the picture of that day, the day the child was storing. I have the picture. A story for another day. Now, where am I going to? This child was, I took my child back. Then a few days later, I was at that place. The next day I saw people. Dolapo that knows me say, ṣé ìwọ kọ́ ló ń wedding ni? Pé òun ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ mi fún àwọn èèyàn bí by pé, and I know the lady that gave birth for this man, and she has her passport with me. She didn't even tell me. And I said, no, ta ló ń wed. So, you people on TikTok, whoa, I don't care about you people now. You people are not serious. You are not pressing anything. You are not pressing anything. I'm tired of you people. Ọ̀rọ̀ yín ti sú mi. So this is how that day, that particular day, the paper, I always talk about one guy, Segun Banjo. In fact, the guy that did his best man, you know this guy that did Oleku, Shodimu, Yemi Shodimu, he was the father of my child's best man. The day, this is a paper now wrote it on city people that their boss is now my friend, my fan, go and my follower. And all this, not to paper, may you keep a paper, I can't remember. They now said that I went, just for you to know how, when you give birth or be with a musician, they look, what is expected of you. You'll be a street fighter, you'll be behaving like a mad person. That is, that in the moment they write such things, it is believed because that is their life. Not to, you get me? So they now wrote it that they said the daughter of the Allen-based lawyer storms the musician. They put it in front. It was a catching headline that I stormed that place to scatter the wedding. Wedding, we are not even going near the registry. They said the musician ran inside the toilets. Till tomorrow, I don't know if it is true. If the musician ran inside toilets or he didn't run inside toilet. All me I noticed was the musician's only brother, because their mother has only 2 children, 2 boys. The younger brother came to me. His friend came to me. I've forgotten that man's name. They all came. You know, they were coming to me and I was like, what is happening? You know, because I wasn't sure. It was then I realized that a wedding was happening there. And I'm not aware. Me, I came to collect my passport. So when Mama Dolapo saw me, Mama Dolapo now said, Dolapo, because I bear Dolapo, you know. Dolapo, mo rò pé wọ́n ló ń wait, mo yí sọ fún ẹni tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀rẹ́ ń bá ní kí ló ṣe ló bá ní lágbájá ló ń ṣe wedding nígbà tóun ti ẹ̀ rí òun tí wọ́n dé bọ́tà wá ní ìyàwó ń kọ́ pé woman tó lady yẹn ọmọ mi àbí àbúrò mi dẹ̀ ní oko tí ẹ lè invite mi fún tí mo invite me for her registry bá ní no. Only because last time I checked, no, nothing like that. Mommy or baba or TF. So one call this. I mean, no. So I just sit there, they can't greet me now. So they look my face. And I told them there, I said, I just came for my passport. I didn't see him. I didn't go there. I didn't even near the place. But by the time they wrote it out, they said I stormed the place. In fact, they wrote the car that I came with. That I came. In fact, they lied on the driver and the other advert manager, my executive that followed me. They lied that I came with boys, men, that we stormed the place. We came to... It affected me psychologically. A PRO whose name is Segun Banjo, is the one that did it in conjunction with whatever they wanted to bring out. They will make sure, you understand, they will do anything to make sure that having a child for a musician is, I'm not lying to you, is the worst dilemma you can put yourself into if you are not ready for the rubbish lifestyle. Because whatever you get from there, from that world, you are on your own. Your mother can't help you. They carried that paper to my daddy. Somebody saw it and took it to my daddy's office. My daddy came home with Kiniko and said, what did you go and do in the answer? And thank God, that day, after I finished work, I got home, I just told my mommy, guess what happened? And my mother could not, my mother just said, okay. My mother was so happy. Thank God, thank God. As in, you know, Oti married. Thank God. You know, my mom was happy. Go. Only for my daddy to come and say that, what did you go and do? My mom now said, no, that's not what happened. My mother has that paper until, I think my I don't know which year. I don't know if she now still has it. She held on to all those defamation of character that guy did. That Segun Banjo did. That is what you experience. Then you would expect that you know what he has told you. Because if you go and ask Fetia now, what Fetia would have heard about Wendy is what made her to damn all the consequences and enter one chance. Sorry, Alaji. Me, I like Alaji's song. I'm not a hater of Alaji. In fact, I like him as a person. He's my own. He's somebody I like, but I don't like his lifestyle about women. Yeah, it's irritating. But if you say his music, I love his music. If you say I like to sit down with you and gist as a person, but their lifestyle, whoa, ni Jackie, sorry, people will not understand. And so, if you do not want to find yourself in such situation, you need to. It's better to still tilly, shock them. If you are the type that love to sleep with musician, than to say you want to settle down with them, and you are at the bottom, or you are introvert, or emi or be, you don't need it. Go and ask the father of that my child, is he still with the person that he did wedding with that time? No, not to your, but I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. In fact, the wedding, the end of the story, girl, that they will bring out from it, you will be in shock. Hence, there's no musician, even the gospel ones, the same money, as long as you are Yoruba musician, and you are among them like this, you can't have time for them. You need to go to Babish and go and wash your head, because no Yoruba family will want to be with you. The ones that will try and be with you, the ones that will try and be with you, is those ones that, like, you know, very few, and they have their reason. They have their reason, no? Go and ask, although she's dead now, this person, what's her name? Miriam Babangida. In fact, that child, when she born for Bogoziko, they finally eliminated that child. Because they drag Babangida. How can he marry? How can Anashawo want to be first lady? Even with, you know, that woman made first lady office the best. As in, she's the one that brought all those psychedelic everything. Ashoto Mama Serere. Ashoto Mama Serere and everything. She's the one that brought it. Well, they kept on reminding him until we learned that they needed to, God forgive me, they said they eliminated that. In fact, one insistent permanent ban will occur if live video does not end in 1 minute. What is this notification? Kí ni wọ́n sọ pé mo ṣe ń sìn? Well, TikTok, you people are stressing me. Oh, what did I do now? See, TikTok, you send message, a warning system. Say, Abi, what is it that says notification ignore? TikTok won't want me by what is the problem? Okay, Zafi. So you understand what I mean? You have to be ready for it if you go into it. If you go into it, hence I want to just say reason why a lot of people are happy for Fatia. When I left Nigeria, I told myself, I'm walking away because even the celebrities, they work with all these journalists. They won't allow you. It's like industry cabals. They won't allow you. The musician, you know, if you are the type that like men that are in the music celebrity world, the musician will go and be chopping your back, you. The musician will not allow any man to marry you. You can imagine if this guy that such as meets now, if he's in any way in the Fuji Lagbo Colinti setting, K won't allow her marry you. That's how they behave. Titi aye ma fi bàjẹ́. All of them are the same. Oh, it's not only K1. Don't think it's only K1. I have a friend that gave birth for Barrister. Let me not talk. That's the same. Many of them like that. Who they don't have decent people from good home to man fẹ́ wọn. Then woman tún jẹ́ kí ó jèrè ọ̀rọ̀ lára ẹ̀. So you have to leave this field for àwọn tó lè takú ẹ̀, that can handle it. You can't handle it if you are a jebota. Sorry, Fatia, I have to be real with you. I wish and I pray that except, you know, they stay by you. You know, it's not fair after you've lost everybody. Then the man will come and die size collier. Ijakule buruku. Or you've given birth. Then the man will come and treat you like bullshit. Yoruba musician, that is. That barrister was on a mission impregnating his friend's daughter. That my friend too, the barrister used to praise the father. When the father now died, she now went to visit barrister like, okay, come, Momo Remy. The father died young and he was so rich. Really, Baba Remy. I met her in primary school. We were all in the same primary school. That's the only thing musician, especially the known musician, our facing record. Then you will not be, you know, when they sing that song, that is the only joy you have. Many of the men, woman low. Because the men, the moment they know that it's musician, many of them don't stay. I don't know if it's just that they do, that they don't allow the men to stay. They don't stay. You have to be prayerful. You have to be prayerful. So, leave the people that want to be with them. Leave them. Because kò sérè kankan tó máa jẹbọ láti bẹ̀. Ẹ̀sìn ni. Mi ṣe pé o. That's the way that they have written it for them. And that's how it has always been. Go and come back and tell me who. In the end, they will end up dying bachelor. All the women that gave birth or didn't give will not be by their side. The end in cinema. Go and see. Hardly will you see any of them. Go and look at all even the ones with Sunny Adeo. I have a friend that is twins, that the mother had twins for Sunny Adena. What just Sunny Ade be buying? Ask me, is their mother still with them? Mama call, mama fiche logo killing and one more. The only ones that are lucky, you understand, that I can say that they are lucky, is that if you train your child well after you give birth, like see now the one that is a lawyer, out of all was you children, you can see he's flaunting the one law school. Show me, you understand? Go and see. Just train your children. The school that you were meant to go and you didn't go to you see affect your right now. If you don't see man, and you want to know one thing and the truth, when you marry, it's better you don't go and marry into the field, or you are looking to all this area. Your marriage don't last. Go and settle for somebody that is homely. Don't go. The field is not smile at you when you have given birth for a musician and you are in that. Don't go into their setting anymore. Don't go and you are going to MC Oluomo setting. You understand? You are not still follow that trend. You are still going into that trend. You won't see husband. They will be gossiping about you. You can have child again, no? I come and be money. The baby factory. When your body is fertile. But they will not marry you. And if you want to have go to a conservative or introvert, or maybe if you are the type that likes education, go for all those ones. If they are lucky that God has washed the stigma on you, go for those ones. So, Fatia, if that man is her man, it's a second chance. Don't just go, just do your thing and just do homely, don't bother yourself. You want to go and be going for their show and be want to show, do as you are living your life, because I'm still asking people, they need to go and study Fatia's manner of courage. Out of all the people that were with K1, she's one of the people, she and Auntie Labake, they are the only two that I give kudos. But when I knew Wasiu, I knew him with Auntie Labake. They keep their head up. And you have to walk. Go and walk. Go and make yourself right. As in, go and do yourself good. So that men can look beyond that your error. You understand? The issue is you born for musician. If you date am, you feel denial. O lè kó denial bolẹ̀ pé níbo nígbà tí go ṣe pé willy ẹ wà nínú puna ẹ. But you born, you marry am, they carry you, they use you do record. Ó ti gba inheritance ẹ nìyẹn. Baba ńlá stigma ni. Our Yoruba people, our Nigerians, our culture, our mindset, we are still yet to phantom it. Though people will say, but it's very hard. The people watching this, you will hear stuff like, Fatia is beautiful. Tell them to let their brother marry you. You will not start to, ma fe o. To be more for me, you will hear it. It takes a man, an independent, solid man, tó ti ní tó believe nínú àwọn musician yìí pé ogun ológun ni wọ́n tó lọ́kàn ara tiẹ̀ láti fẹ́ o. Ó dẹ̀ rí ẹ, you will hardly see such men home and abroad. You if people want to abuse me now, all these useless people now, the first thing they will say is, we can sit down. How can you're not musician you born for? To them, they don't have the highest abuse I get, like bonyo. Some people, to them, they have double barrel machine gun. No? So, see, it's a big stigma. To live above it. Those of you that are just there, you are planning to think twice. Especially some of you that are already old. You are in your 40s. You are making mistake. Because I want you to jèrè ọ̀rọ̀ lára ẹ. Wàá ṣẹ̀sín, kì í ṣe pé o. It's just antecedent has it. I have not seen a musician you will stand for. Majority of them. Yoruba ones tí ó ti jẹ́ kí obìnrin tí tó kọ gbogbo ọ̀rẹ́ pọ̀ gbogbo ara tí ó ṣẹ̀sìn ó máa ṣe universal ẹ̀sìn ló máa ṣe. So think twice. Or if Fetia wanted to do it, you know she will lay low and forever she will die in silence. They will bully you to silence. So if that man is really a man that she's dating, I'm very happy for her. But I want to advise her. Hope it's not a man in this world of music or anything, or I want to man no failure or no. She needs to take herself away from that circle to have peace. It's just like, you are with musician, like who was it that they said is now married to a when this lady, what's her name? I've forgotten her name. The one that had child, is it Blessing that had child for the Benue guy? What's his name? Annie's husband, Baba. You know the other lady. Eripe Pastor Lolofe. Go and watch her on Instagram. She made the right choice in Benue. The pastor gave her a second chance. The pastor, you will never see a celebrity want to give her that second chance. Lie. You can't go in that field. When you have given birth to a mission, forget all these razzmatazz, all this celebrity line. Forget it. Move away from their line. Go to where you will have peace. But many of you don't hear. That's why you are prone. If you've given birth for a musician, if you've done that and you are still looking for celebrity to marry you or all this, you are wasting your time. You will be single till Jesus calls you home. Forget it. They will not marry you. Agbeju leni. Wa ma gbe, wa ma jo ele na ne. Pero, thank you. Pero, many. Go. I don't need to have their name in my head. Go and do your findings yourself. Sophia Momodu. Many musician having a child for musician is a big deal. Ṣebí àwọn yẹn tún jẹ́ R&B àbí kí lẹ ń pè ara kíní kan. Yoruba ones is a problem. Gospel Fuji Juju is a go. And each one of them like this, obìnrin tí wọ́n tó ti bímọ fún wọn, go and check. Go and check. Put them down in the basket and say, okay, all these things you could even said. Let us. It's Sumbo that Adeoye that married a Yoruba Sumbo. So I don't think Pero is married, but she's seen somebody now. She's seen. And she has left that, there's no way. They are living in denial. There's nothing you can do. You gotta marry a musician that is loose, that people know it. Your heart will break. It will break. Same story Tu Baba is telling people. Is àwọn yala ya ló ti lo story yẹn. All this is script. Until you are streetwise, they catch you young. Until you are serious. Annie is only lucky that Tu Baba kò gbàgbé ara ẹ̀. Many of all these musicians, go and find out àwọn obìnrin tí wọ́n ti wà pẹ̀lú when they were struggling. Many of, you know, the Oyibo ones, I mean, the English musicians, those ones, àbí R&B, àbí kí lẹ̀ ń pè wọ́n, funky musicians, those ones wọ́n ti ẹ̀ kàwé. Àwọn tí a sá sọ yìí, àwọn tí area bíbà yìí, àwọn Yorùbá wọ̀nyẹn wọ́n ò kàwé. All of them ò kàwé. Later ni wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń ka tata mi títí. Their education is on the street. Mbe náà ni. Later ni wọ́n dẹ̀ wá ń gba honorary kinní kan. None of them went to school. But they want to marry people that are educated. See, K1 married, not only K1, not K1, K1 kere. Sunny Ade, he married people that are graduate, master, not married, but at least has kids from them. Did he marry them? He will be with them 1 year, 2 years, 3 years after. You know, man. Barrister, bo, àwọn virgins ti barija after their life they die. I know, but many of them will rock come. Many of them, 90%. Look at the mama musician bomb. You know, some people think it's honor. But to those that know the truth, it's called tijuni. Because when all these men treat you like this, it lowers your self-esteem, no matter what it is. Tell yourself the truth. I think Saheed Osupa went to school when I was in school. He just went to school now. When I was in school, he studied something politics also. He went to, is it UI? Part-time. When I was in school. And I think myself and that guy, we are age group, or maybe he's older. I don't know. I think he's older with a year. So I'm not sure. Ayuba married a lawyer. The Igbo girl is a lawyer. Me, I'm not aware. I'm not aware. So is that Ayuba's achievement? Ayuba married lawyer. Is that his own achievement? Is he the lawyer? Many of them married graduates, to be sincere. Many of them married graduates. Not married, not married. Many of them gave birth. The people that gave birth for them, they are graduates. Many of them, especially those Yoruba ones, the people that gave birth for them, many of them, they are graduates. He studied political science, but Saeed is 56 years old. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Miwa. I know that he's older than me. It's true. He studied political science. It's true. It's true. I'm aware he went to university lately. Just they are 5 years or 3-4 years ago he graduated. I think he graduated a year before me. Yeah, when I studied law. He was in school when I was studying law too. The gospel one is still better. Which gospel one is better? Which gospel musician is better? There's none of them. Which gospel musician? Please name one. Name one. Jumiara. Which gospel musician? At least just say, oh, this one is good. If God forbid, God forgive me, if not for the condition of Yinka Ayefele, do you people think he will not be a bad guy? If not for the condition of Yinka, I like him, Yinka Ayefele, but if it's his condition that he beg crayfish, no, with that gun, I shall say still they do you. No gospel musician. I can't see anyone. Give me one, and I will tell you. I will give you all the reason to say it's a lie. They all born here, or here and there. Obimoka Kirini. They born everywhere, Joe. They born everywhere. In fact, Larry Teriba that you people are mentioning, his first wife is a Muslim girl. I've forgotten her name. His first wife. You can't hear pie about that woman from his mouth. If you see the first child, the children from that woman, they look like Larry Teriba and Sipo. But Larry still born everywhere. Everywhere. They refused that girl to marry musician. The Ruka. They refused her. So, she's a Muslim. Her father is a cleric man. I want Imam Lawani. They refused. Is that not the only reason why a musician should at least look at that? This sacrifice this person has made for me and with me. That's the real, but no, that's not their own. In the case of Fatia, you know what she damned all consequences. She wasn't meant to be with Wasiu. They told her. They fought her go. Ṣé ó yẹ kí musician yẹn tún wá dá sí side. No, but that is them for you. That's them for you. Wo, everybody that will say don't be with them, wo gba gbogbo wọn ló máa jèrè ọ̀rọ̀ lára ẹ̀. And it shouldn't be so. So if that is the life they have chosen to live, it's you as women that will tell yourselves the truth. You understand? It's you as women that will tell yourself the truth. Because some gospel men are not promising. Please name them. Name them. Moses Blink. I bet, please, me, I don't know. I can't say. Of blessed memory. What's this our guy's name? Worry guy. Of blessed memory. Is it not when they caught him? Ni Ashiri too? I can't say. I can't say. I can't say that. Musician is musician for me. Nobody can tell me. Nobody can tell me anything. What's that our musician say? That worry guy that is so good. That we even thought that now that he's married, Sam Okposo. Sam Okposo. Ẹ̀yin lẹ mọ̀ kẹ́ máa type orúkọ. Bó wùn kẹ́ type anything. Kò yẹn ọkàn mi. Type anything. No, I don't know. I can't cite them. I can't cite them. No. I can't cite them. So I can't cite them. I can't. No, forget it. In fact, gospel musician in Nigeria, the Yoruba one, I joined them with Fuji musician, Juju musician. Me, there's the eyes that if you give birth for a gospel musician in Nigeria, Yoruba, you are still giving birth for barrister King Sunny Ade. That's how nothing you stigma yẹn máa wà ńbẹ̀ ni. Who should be preaching one wife, one woman, one having a child from only a woman, if not for gospel? But Yoruba land is a lie. All of them are the same. Yeah, kò sí yàtọ̀. There's nothing like that. I better forget it. I don't want anybody should not come and tell me any dunsin one be kokabi anything. You people should leave me alone. Leave me alone. Lare Teriba's wife. Her name is Rukayat. Ruka. Go and ask about her. She's like the woman that waiting be that one where you type in name with Moses. She's like the woman that Moses, she's a prayer warrior in the area of Islam. She's a prayer warrior. So does it mean that the family of Ruka, Ruka, all the people that Ruka, please, musician is musician. Ma, we are not living. She's a dedicated Muslim. If you see her, you will know. You won't even see her talk. You won't see her. She's very decent, very humble, very But the musician world you see, the world of the women, they really, that fit them. They are women that are fighters, that are, you know, hooligans. You know, that's what people expect. So if you display such attributes, you are cool in that kingdom. Otherwise, you can't cope in that kingdom. You àwọn tó máa ń yaṣara wọn sọ pé kíní kan lo àwọn terminology tẹ́ pé terminology àwọn wèrè. That's who they are in the kingdom. You can't cope. If you come from a good home, you can't cope. You will see your family, they will be crying. Then at the end of the day, after marrying such person, you would expect that that musician will keep, at least make sure pay, you know, the fact that family deserted you, people laughed at you, you know, like Fetia's case. I would expect that K1 and make sure pay, even Wendy, I would have made sure that all these people will not regret not listening to people and going with them or him. And at least he would do it right with them and make sure that at least he keeps them. He wouldn't jilt them. He wouldn't mess their life up. You know, like, you see, you people don't understand. It's depressing. That is, in fact, it affected even that Wendy. Go and check. There was one time she was getting big. I'm sure you Ronu. You understand? Then, you know, when they are doing it, internationally they are connected. When you are seeing somebody, they are hearing immediately. One mama interconnect. One mama makes up one down no eru. They are not ready to be with you, but they will still want to destroy your destiny. You know, it's the truth. The same way that Naira Marley them dealt with what's his name? Mohbad. You understand? That's the same way they deal with women in that industry. You have to be careful. After Wendy, no one can be stay. Who told you? Who is it before Wendy? Which is Wendy? When did Wendy come into the picture? In the 90s. What about the people that were there before Wendy? Wendy no ba won yan nile ni now. Wendy too met Jamila now. Wendy met Jamila. All of them met somebody. Jamila too came after Alpha and Omega. Alpha and Omega met until Abake. All of them met somebody. So kò sí kan tó yàtọ̀ ìkan ògbéjú kan. In fact, it's until Abake that is really Alaji's wife. If Tabafe ta, kafe kole katusha. Yeah, Alaji has had people to ti bímọ fún wọn, but until Abake was there when he was struggling. But Alaji, the person Alaji truly loves is different. That's the one that child that there's one he sang with her name. I've forgotten that one. He loved her, but he messed up. Then that one that died, that the mother died too. He really that died in Canada. He really had soft spot for that one. Yeah. You say, I don't know. Sorry to say, I don't think Alaji can really love anybody like that. I don't know, but I'm just helping him to. But I think it's a problem for all of them. Many of them are not any lati fe. They are not with such people. So they are just marrying anybody. They are just what is so what to bellow me. So you are going with your heart. They are just doing it for, they are just having their own fun. So as for when what's her name? Fetia, I will just advise her. This one, I just pray for her that it works. I really wish for her that it works. But I would advise her that she should just leave all these town boys and one more town people, you know, this, you know, if it's all these guys that love to spray K1, woman lost poison in mind there. Woman scatter a bit. She should marry, be with a man that is independent, that has his own thing, that is, you know, I shall know what I'm saying. Shall leave the field for them. Kuro libe yen fun won kò bọ́ sílé ibòmíì. You understand? You just be on your own. Just go away from all this town boy loud like. Hopefully it works there, but not you there. You can't start dating all these town men again. So, welcome and mess it up. Welcome and be a Julian. They don't mess you up. Just that's my own advice. She shouldn't carry a man to parties, you know, not because of women now, but because of lagbo, all this K1. She should not go near them. She should keep her home. She should leave, go back to disco, go back to her go back. Yes, you know, it's not easy to go back to disco like that. Just like me, it's not easy to go back to disco, but she should live more of that introvert life as opposed to, you know, she has to damn all those life. She has to leave them to their life. She has to come on for there. It didn't work for her there. It didn't work for her there. She should leave them. So musician is stigmatized. Our brain, our mindset, we from that side of the world till tomorrow, we are still finding it hard to accept women that have, by mistake, by error, or knowingly gone into this relationship and it didn't work for them. We are still finding it hard to... No, it wasn't K1 that was singing there. The person sings like K1. It was Wasiu Haruna. That person singing is not K1. I know a lot of people didn't get that part. It wasn't K1. It was another musician that was singing at the party. So the person's voice sounds like, it's all these ones that sing like K1. It's not, it wasn't K1. K1 will never sing like that. K1 will never sing like that. No. Our boys, I want them like Kolade or Dunuga. What's that guy's name? This guy's name is Wasiu. Yeah. It wasn't K1, no. It wasn't K1, no, at all. I know a lot of people thought it was K1 singing. No, it wasn't K1 that was singing. That's not K1. Go and look. If you see the video, you see his name is Wasiu Haruna or something. Yeah, it's not K1 at all. No. K1 will never do that. K1 will never sing like that. He wouldn't say that. He knows what he did. He was the first to even grant the interview now when he wanted to go and marry this girl, Emanuela. He didn't even sound like K1 that much. No, he did. He sounded like K1, to be sincere. No, he sounded like K1. If you are good, if you know K1's voice, you will know. A lot of people also misunderstood that voice to be K1's voice. It was later in the music, you will know it's not K1. But if you just hear that parts and some parts, you will think it's K1. He has K1's voice. But if you listen to him, go and listen to other, you will know it's not K1. It can sound like K1, but that part sincerely sounded as if it was K1. It's not K1. K1 will never sing like that. No, he will never do like that. In fact, K1, if all this is wives now, if K1 wants to do it now, or any musician, imagine you going for a party and you see your baby father being the musician of the day there. I would expect him to respect me, but the K1 that me I heard though, as in from stories, he will even embarrass you, he will snub you, he won't praise you, which is very childish. He will snub you and won't praise you, you will end up not enjoying the party. Because he won't be able to praise you as anything, you know, or you want to do shakara for you, what you can't do for you, you know, so it's better you respect yourself. Anyway, for me, let me see if since have I been to a party where the father of my child sang. Have I? No. So I don't know if the father of my child will snub me. Do I care? But I don't think he will snub me. No. I don't think I'm very much sure he will praise me. You understand? I'm very sure he would praise me. The father of my child, I'm very sure he would praise me. You understand? So I don't think he will stop me. No, I don't think he can act like K1. Because Kilovefa see finish. You understand? No. Our own parting was not on bad notes. You understand? There's no enmity. Could see enmity. So only that, you know, there were things I was able to understand later, which yeah, don't be so sure. Okay, let me not be too sure, because we never know. Human being change, but you understand? Because me, I think my own was later on in life, when there were some things that I got to know. I was, you know, I asked questions like, why did you do this? Why did you do that? And he confessed to me. He was sorry, but it was too late. You know, the deed has already been done. You know, someone else might be in the picture then. Someone else. No, he's married. He's married. The father of my child is married. He's married. He's married to 2 wives now. He's married. He's married. He's on my page on Facebook. Yeah, he's married. He's married. He's married to one in London. He's married to one in Nigeria. But the one that I went to her, they claimed I came to storm the wedding, that has his children. I don't know. I think the other one in Nigeria too has children for him. He's married though. He has wives. Oh, Kini. What's he married? The wife in London is on my WhatsApp. The wife in London, the one that because I remember that there was one time my daughter went to London and went to see, you know, there was one time doing fracas. Even till now, you know, and he has a wife, and there were some people in fracas that they were trying to get at me. Then they said the enemy of my daughter has HIV. Apparently, the father of my child, you know, I had to call his attention, because one of the people doing it, I knew her through him. You know, many things. Well, sometimes some people just hate you. It's because they are sleeping, or they've slept with the father of your child. You know, don't. Some people are just fighting you, not because of you. It's maybe the father of your child. All this. If you go and have anything with musician, you have a possibility that women will just hate you for no reason. So be careful. You know, when they said my daughter, so my daughter went to London, and the mother, I said the mother, the mother of the mother, you strong, what can I do? So the wife in London, you know, she had to be communicating with me, because her father wanted to apologize and wanted to see her, you know, in fact, I won't lie, it was terrible. It's a long story, but many things then. Yeah, that was what they did. Just the same way that all this team with me put my mother out, and not my mother, is their mother, they are cursing, not my mother. Those of them that have mother, and they were cursing, and that's the same thing they did to my daughter doing fracas now. Yeah, Adekas was in London for Ileya. So lovely to see him happy. Hey, what's my own? Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me that it's so lovely to see him happy? Was he with his wife? What's my own? Please don't involve me in that. Kilo coming if he's happy. If he's not with his wife, that we know. What's my own? Why are you telling me and you are smiling? Why are you saying that so lovely to see him happy? What's my business if he's happy? Is that the Asiwaju? Was he with his wife? Why are you telling me? Why are you making it look as if I am among the people that don't want to see him happy? What's my own? What's my business? If he's happy, kilo come with Adekas ba happy. Am I Asiwaju? kí ló kàn mí pẹ̀lú gbogbo irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? And the person is informing and is smiling. What is funny about it? Why is she smiling? What's my business about that? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Is that Asiwaju? Am I Asiwaju? If he's happy, is he with Asiwaju? Why are you saying that? I don't understand you people, the way you people do things in this Facebook again. No? So you people are using Adekas to be spiting who? Now me, I be the wife. What's my own? Why are you informing me? Why are you telling me that? So that's how I have the wife's number. I have his wife's number. The one is married to in London. So my daughter was there. You know, they were there. No first wife, no friendship with Yeyeni. No first wife, no friendship with Yeyeni. I don't understand, Beshi. No, the person is Alabosina. The person said, hey, what shall I sorrow? Okay, why are you mentioning name here? Aziza, why are you mentioning name here? Did I ask you to mention name? That's why I blocked some of you. Did I ask you to mention name? Why are you mentioning name? What did I ask anybody to be mentioning name? Because this is how you people do. They will not block you from somebody's platform. You will not say what you did that is not good. Did I, since I've been talking here, did I mention name? Please delete your comments. It's not everybody that wants to be, why are you mentioning the wife's name? Why? Why? Did she ask you to mention her name? Today I don't understand. Some of you just want people to know you know. Who is asking you? We don't know. Everybody knows, but we are not asking to you to type their name. Why are you putting your mouth into what they did not call you to? Ayomiku. Some people say that she looks like the dad. Those that have not seen the dad, some of them will say she looks like my younger sister. We don't know which one is which. The most important thing, call on ṣe gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wa dáadáa. Call on ṣe wọ́n lálùbáríkà ọmọ. So that we know she knows ne over syllables. No, Auntie Ramota ni wọ́n. We know their no exactly. Auntie Ramota ni wọ́n. You understand? Because I don't know. You know, some wife, the woman may not like them writing her name. She may be watching me. You know, it's not good. I don't want that. It's not everybody that wants all that. Why are you mentioning her name? No, why are you mentioning her name? Don't mention her name. She has no, why you don't put her into any, you know, any. I don't want anybody thinking she went and was mentioning my name on my program, her name on my program. You know, so please don't write her name here. And the name of the father of my child, there's no need. Go and write it to you. Go and send the message between yourself as you normally would do inside your inboxes. She looks like Yeti wig, but darker. You know, some people will say she looks like Yeti wig. Some people will say she looks like her dad. Those that know her dad will say she looks like her dad. So me, I'm not. You not even worry me. The most important thing is that come on, Shati, gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wa kí wọ́n yanjú k'Ọlọ́run ṣe wọ́n dáadáa kó ṣe wọ́n lálùbáríkà ọmọ. That's all. That's the most important thing. No? So, in fact, the chat today was basically about Fatia, and I know what she's going through. It's a very, very terrible thing. It can be depressing, but she tried. I will not lie to you people. Nobody can understand. Go, except you go, I'm not asking you to, except you go and try it and have a child for a musician. Then you will come back and say, now I get all what you were saying. Except you go and try it. It's not easy. Family go ma coincide. Family. You know, there are some homes that they take this thing as big deal. Because your mother will first think, which mother or father, especially mother, you know, they look forward to their children wedding and all those. You understand? Then you now can't carry yourself, can't go do yawo sara or necessary. You understand? then the man will now mess you up, like, you know, the Fetia's case that she went ahead, wedded the man. That's what I'm saying. In the Yoruba, we are still here to accept that thing. The stigma is a lot. If not that alone, Fatia comes from a home where she is also hardworking. There, Mama, I think, Koto Dasile. You understand? The mother gave her led her right. Do you know what she will end up as? A drug addict. Oh, I am a sick. When my father told me, Nehoha, you are leaving this country. Oh, when I was even leaving, I did no plans that I'm coming back to Nigeria again. No. Because Olori Buruku Sheguba and Joyen. The same way this blogging have started, if he wants to write anything about me, all he was doing was to make sure he makes me look. He was working in conjunction with, you know, I wouldn't say much, but I've told my daughter everything. Yeah. And he was doing everything to try and tarnish my image. But God tarnished his image. God finished him for me. He was doing that. You understand? To try. And it was, my parents were worried. All this one they are doing on the social media. If you see that, you will think that they used to use city people and all these prime people, all this Miyaki Pelu paper, and you won't long buy. Sheguba and Johnny Bobo àti Femi Davis. Femi Davis knows me very well. Go and ask him. Go and take my picture to him. He will tell you. He knows me. That's why when he had problem, they were making jest of him. Tofi wa naughty corner. I don't like to do that. I felt for him, but I laughed at him a bit. I just reminded, I said, Femi Davis. So you can be in this situation. You understand? Tofi wa naughty corner. You remember? Toby wa naughty corner. Idiotic Femi Davis. He's a big boy now. He and Shegu Banjo. Hey! But he wasn't really, he was only supporting Shegu Banjo for being mean to me. Now, they say that Shegu Banjo, if you see her, I don't want to say that. I know his cousin that is here. Yeah, the cousin, she's always here. She likes me like this. Yeah, bitch. Sorry, I have to. She doesn't like it when I remember these things. She's always telling me it's okay. I should forgive and move on. But my father took me. Wait, no. Get out. As in. Allen-based lawyer's daughter. Instead of him to write my name. In fact, there was one occasion. I would still these two people again. This one, let me say it. This one involved K1. K1. This story I'm going to tell you people now. Shortly after I gave birth to my daughter, you know, I told you people, I said, I'm the one that is my house is just a stone throw to water parks. So if you want to go to have fun, most of those fun then was at water parks. Then if you want to go for maybe outside the Ikeja to Maryland, or you go to Okpebi for what's this, Lagbaja, you know, you go to La Parias for K1 and stuff like that. So when I turned to left my disco life, now I've come area, you understand? So my car, my friends that we want to go out together, we were all in the same uni, we graduated together. One had graduated before me anyway. So we went for a night out at water parks. Ibironke, that man is of best memory now. Is called water park. So K1 was the one singing. I just gave birth. And when I got there with my friends, we were like, I can't remember, moto mi man ale to be 6, you know. So when we got there, and you know when K1 sees girls, but he knows me. K1 knows me. He gave me my own national anthem. He likes me because they know Momanjo. And you know I said it to you people. In the beginning, how I met K1 is his friend, not younger than him, Nimo Mo, as in Timo date, you know. So K1 was like a father, not a father, uncle, true Uncle Tula. Uncle Tulana is the one that knows the one that was with and everything. So woman fún mi ní ọwọ́ with my friends, you know. So I won't lie. I think one or two of them, anyway, K1 Baba Lomo, I don't know. Let me not talk too much. Because everybody don't marry. Before they will come and ask me which one of them dates K1, I don't know. Not gonna ask me anything about your wife. Me, I not deal. Talk about me. Only myself I they talk about. So we were at water parks on Toyin Street. So we were having fun. The moment we came on saw babes, you know, came on likes nice looking girls. So Alhaji think Sawa, Alhaji think Kiwa, Oshe lady come moto dollar pop, and then go and look for those records, you know. I want Remy gbogbo wa. And you know when you just give birth, you will still look puffy. You understand? When you just give birth, I just wanted to have fun. I've said coming about, and I can wear mini. Go and check my old pictures. You see me mini, madam, mini, me lash on me. You would think they don't. My size can wear off mini ni man. So we danced, we had fun. So this man came in. Later on in life is when I discovered that this is the man they call Demola Oyefeso, Uncle Demola Oyefeso. So Genesis production abi kinikan. So K1 say praising this Oshe lady come to the exactly. Orin tí bàbá yẹn fi máa ń kí mi nìyẹn. Fine baby come to Ọmọdọ́lápọ̀ ó yá Kudirat ń jó Ọmọdọ́lápọ̀ jó kémi náà kọrin fún ẹ. If you hear that song, na my national anthem. Alhaji demo mo ma jó bí ọmọ pé, you know, he knows I love his music. Obìnrin passport wọn yẹn ni wọ́n fún mi ní headache. Ìyẹn ni mi ò mọ bí tí ó tó ṣe rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. But bàbá yẹn. So, Alhaji was singing, he was giving us those vibes. Then this man came in. You know, I don't know, when you don't know somebody, but Alhaji, one thing about him is that, tó bá ti ní national anthem, if you have national anthem with Alhaji, know where you come from. Wọ́n máa padà sórí ọ̀tọ̀ ní fún ẹ. Baba Emma, àwọn tí ẹ gbogbo ma, even all the bad boys tó mọ̀ mí, àwọn tó ti kúrò lẹ́yìn Alhaji, they all know me because they know I'm his fan. I love his music. Do you understand? I love Alhaji's music. So, àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi dere, everybody knows. Gbogbo wa English ni wa, but nígbà tí mi máa switch by, àwọn náà bá switch wọ bẹ̀ ni. You understand? So, èmi nìkan ni mo bímọ fún olórin bẹ́ẹ̀. Everybody went back to their love or love, you know, everybody, you know. So èmi nìkan ni mo bímọ fún olórin. So now the aspect, this man now came in. The man is huge like this. One huge man like that. They now say praising this man. So we were there. You understand? And that time, money of blessed memory, Uncle Kobai Alhaji says that is married to Jumrash. This guy now that is the House of Rep, was the Kinikon in Tunji, Kinikon, Kutunji, House of Kinikon in Kwara now. He's still there. I think he's going to complete his 8 years this year or so.